Alright, everyone, before we get started, before we really go into this, let's go ahead and get this going here. Okay, perfect. Now, I want you all to hear something, because it's important for this to be recorded in history.
Before us stands the might of the Darkspawn Horde. Gaze upon them now, but fear them not. The man you see beside me is a dwarf, raised to the ranks of the Grey Wardens. This is not his home, and yet still he fights with honor and passion.
Oh my god. Okay, there we go. We're good. We're good. I just wanted that there. I wanted it as part of history. Okay. So I heard you like side quests. Stop what, Doom Rider? Why? You want me to play it again? Before you? Alright, alright. So here's... Whoa, 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 that's wrong. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Yeah, Queen and Nora. There's a reason her becoming the queen is considered the bad ending. And it's just the speech. It's not the greater socio-political issues or the fact that she's going to run the country to ruin. No, no, no. It's that before us. That's up to you, Spartan. Generally speaking, it works either way, but I will say this. Oh, God. Oh, dear God. Netherstorm leads more smoothly into the finale than Shadowstorm does. I mean, nobody lets Venora. Nobody lets Anora give that stupid speech. Okay, so there's our dodge. There's a jump. That's heavy attack. That's light attack? Okay, that's gonna be weird. How do I use abilities? How... Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, this is all wrong. Yeah. Oh, God, it's still doing a thing. Controller mapping, please. Oh, thank God. Okay, okay, okay. So... This needs to be here. No, cancel. This needs to be here. I think so. Because the only... Well, hang on, let me think about this a second. Yes, because the only way to marry her is if... Logain is alive. Which means Alistair leaves the party. Oh, well, hang on, I gotta fix one other thing. Here we go. Double invert. Double invert. Yeah, trying it. Okay, there's the camera fixed. Oh, God, why is that down here? That's terrible. Okay, no, that's unacceptable. Hang on, hang on. It's... Hang on, hang on, hang on. It's... Nope, 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 nope. Down, 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 down. Okay, this needs to be, like, here. And we just move that over there. Sure. Where's defend? There, put that over there. There. What? I don't... What? Oh, that's probably over here. No? No. Nope. What broke here? No, cancel. Okay. Sure. Yes. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so this is my big attack. And this is my other attack, and this is my freeze, and that's something I'm never going to use. Got it. So, attack, attack. No, that's wrong. Attack, attack, freeze. God, that is freaking psychotic. Alright, let's do this. Oh, no, what's the dash? There it is. Okay, found the dash. We're good. Okay, now I just have to look at my... We're gonna do this part with the mouse and keyboard. Hello, Cauldron. Kill me, Cauldron. End my misery.
Excellent timing, Rook. I've news about our Venatori spy and Crow turncoat. I have deciphered the code from the notes you found. Our friends will meet soon. They plan to take a gondola to rendezvous in the market.
And you want me to go look for a trail and hunt down these spies?
Precisely. Chance Candide is too conspicuous. You'll blend into the comings and goings seamlessly.
I will? Me? Okay. Sure. Adequate.
Should I have them delivered here? I should have them delivered here.
Where were you going to suggest?
Rook, we have news about the Antam's experiments with Gatlock.
What's happening?
They're working with Venatori to set off these new and improved explosives across the city.
They'll be set off simultaneously to impress the citizens with their new toys, and to strategically destroy the homes of those they deem troublesome.
Our agents cannot be everywhere. I will mark several locations where they store this Gatlock. Destroy it discreetly.
I know what you mean, Mook, but it looks like you just said everything from -200 to -200.
Emmerich, when you
Who are you? Are you in league with those traitors?
Traitors?
Take them alive! I want them on question.
I have a feeling those Venatori were also looking for the spies Chance sent us after.
Well, anyway, Emmerich, when you catch up to Hezencast, just know where your exits are. Sometimes you think you've got someone backed into a corner, and you find yourself there instead.
Speaking from experience?
Too much of it.
I'm sorry. And the advice is well taken.
Peak, garbage. Sorry. All right. Let's do it. So we've left, like, aggression normal, and resistance is normal, and vulnerability normal, combat timing normal. But let's do it. Let's see how bad this is.
Let's see if we can track them down in the market.
Especially with the control scheme I'm still getting used to. Best way to test something. Throw yourself into the fire. With 2 party members who are not your best. It's okay, you don't know how to control them anyways. You know what, actually, if I'm going to do... I probably should actually bring my 2 best for this. They're set up, they have gear, they have builds, they have glyphs. Nobody else is set up like that. I do not know their buttons.
Torn up papers. More of that cipher. Were those spies trying to get rid of some evidence? Another sign of that crow and Venatori. It looks like one of our spies dropped a bag. It must have been in a hurry. The notes inside said they'd be keeping out of sight in the market for a while.
Anything catch your eye?
I got this is the buy interface. Hi, Coconut Cookie. That's a fascinating user notice. I have to say that real quick. I'm glad you like the StarCraft run. I'm not sure which one you refer to, because there's 2 now. But I appreciate it none the same.
Let me know if you'd like to see anything close up.
I mean, I'm just buying everything now, so... So just buy everything.
The Anthem almost shut us down because they don't like magic. But once I explained the vibration of harmonies, they let us stay.
Come on. Why does this take so long to buy? Let's see.
Thank you so much.
What is a government?
That's true. It's much easier to implement a hold-buy system than... That looks really weird. Than to implement a buyback system to buy back anything you accidentally sold.
I think our Crow and Venatori spies were here.
Okay, that's a little non-specific. Okay. It is funny the corners you figure out how to cut when you've got this kind of a situation.
The Anthem remind me of my husband. He was an arrow, you know?
That sounds like you really hated your husband. Did you really hate your husband, man?
Anthem make demands, friend.
There's the experimental Gatlock. Looks like the Venatori and Antam are guarding it, but they haven't set it up to explode yet.
Let's keep it that way.
Done. Okay, that sounds like a fight.
Trouble scouted.
Here we go.
Keep them away from the Mage's Gatlock. It's not settled.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. I want to do this. And this. of gods. Oh, you're a Venatori. Never mind. Never mind, never mind. Continue being stupid. Not you, boss. You're disallowed.
That had to hurt.
We need to get rid of the rest of this Gatlock.
I mean, this would get pretty arduous pretty quickly if I just played the whole game like this. I can tell you already. There's not a small number of encounters in the game, and I mean... Hello?
That's all the Gatlock here. On to the next spot.
It's also worth noting, I am pretty geared. I imagine this would have been much worse earlier on in the game. No, that is a good thing, Blatable. Agrees.
I prefer the company of your brother. His stare is less piercing, and his disgust less palpable.
Well, then we agree on one thing. I prefer the company of my brother as well.
Then why do you continue to annoy me?
One must have the hobbies.
Need anything? Want to try out a blade?
And you expect to find reason by staring at the back of my head?
Oh, I suspect reason will come. And when it does, I will know where you are.
I've got goods from all over.
I mean, one of the many reasons that being able to change difficulty on the fly is a positive is it means you can adjust to accommodate your experience or preferences on the fly. One of the first games I ever really got to experience that in was actually over in Bravely Default on the 3DS. Turning up the encounter rate to get through a few levels, and then turning it back down again once I had reached the point I wanted to be at was not an uncommon thing for me. In fact, I anticipate we'll see the exact same thing happen during the Pixel Remaster runs. Oh, excuse me.
Anything sound good?
Oh, it's not lit
I
anymore.
just want a ham and jam slam.
Hey, what?
My old husband used to say they made me sleep. But they can still go down.
All of the crystals sing to me, not just the New York.
Also true, Blatable. Also, not every boss is made equally. Every now and again, you're going to come across a boss fight that just kind of sucks.
Anything I can help you with?
So you can just crank it down for that boss. Oh, don't tempt me, Giga. I could be doing this so much faster. I could be getting so much done. Yes. Yes.
Enjoy the feeling of rich Treviso leather.
I mean, pork and sweet is a pretty classic combo for a reason.
I don't understand your kind, even. What kind?
Okay, so is it just the two? It has to just be the... I don't see another one. I don't know, there's one over here. Is there a fourth? Nope. Okay. Well, they're all lit, and I can't unlight them. Lucanus, jump on that fire. Oh, hang on, there's another one. I didn't see any of these. Yay! I kicked tires.
Wait. Flowers. More wine. This crow and Venatori. Those weren't spy notes we found before. They were love letters.
I can't believe this.
So they aren't spies? They're just in love?
I don't think the crows or Venatori will be happy these two are seeing each other. Those coffee cups on the table. They must have been at a nearby cafe. Let's see if there's any trace of them there.
Ba-na-na-na. It's okay, the power of boners trumps all. Also true, art spruce. Every now and again a boss fight is particularly awesome.
Oh, I know this place. Not this place, but this kind of place.
One of the few parts of a city worth calling civilized.
Congrats, Mr. Ed. Why do you keep playing either bad games or games you don't enjoy? Or both?
The Venatori are preparing an ambush for the crows, and they're trying to capture the secret couple to interrogate them.
So what's the plan?
We could send the couple a note, warn them that the crows are hunting them too and that they should leave the city. Or I could tell Chance that a crow's been seeing a Venatori. Not sure he'd be pleased to hear that.
Yeah, you didn't see it, of course, but I actually did turn the diff back up for the Undead Dragon fight because it was an awesome fight. Now, see, historical relevance, I could see that, Mr. Red. Doesn't answer the other question, though. I'm warning them.
There. We left a warning note for our secret couple. Chance will want to know.
Okay, I'm not gonna match with this. We're just gonna do this. I'm just gonna use the mouse for the map. Let's just not. And yet you refuse to play FF2, Mr. Red. Historically significant and a bad game.
I have heard that Crow and Venatori spies may have eloped.
Could be.
I would not have thought it. But who is Chance Candide to scowl at love? No. He will wish them well instead.
It's true.
It's done. And it sounds like that couple left just in time.
Hope it works out.
I've got a better one, Mr. Red.
I keep my stores full.
You should play FF1 on the NES. Hey, I did it on camera without cheating. Yeah, I'm slowly running out of money. You notice I stopped upgrading my shops, too. I'd be chaos with just a Dragoon, I'm just saying.
So hold on. The Blight was the severed.
Dreams.
Right. Dreams of the Titans. And they were driven mad by imprisonment?
Yep.
How do you wrap your head around that?
The same way you wrap your head around the elven gods talking to mortals as the Tevinter old gods who were really their dragon thralls. Reality is wild. Just go with it.
Game, you're not funny. That one line was extremely funny. I actually agree completely. What's funny is it's like, okay, so it turns out the ancient the Evanuras and the
one of the few city features that's worth the crowd.
the archdemons are the same thing. Okay.
Tom knew not to take every respite from the city.
So that's okay, that's one big twist. But then we've got the fact that the Blight is actually the Titan's dreams, souls. Okay, so that's another big twist. And then we've got the fact that all of the elves were originally spirit creatures. Okay, we got another big twist.
Over there. More of that Gatlock the Venatori made stronger.
Okay, encounter number 2, and I'm pretty low in health now. So this should suck. I'm just curious, is he just going to stand there this whole time? Like, does he have the ability to understand that I'm behind something?
They asked for it.
You cannot defeat us!
Like, I'm out of combat, if you noticed. I literally left combat there.
Let's go get him!
Hi, Darth Seneca.
Get ready.
Sorry, Sinka.
Coming at range.
Are you sure?
Good work, everyone.
Their blood, not ours.
This is a good indicator of how much damage they do if you don't use their abilities for them. By contrast, this is just my light attack.
Nicely done, Davrin.
Davrin? Harding. That's it. You're going back to the bench.
Okay, just one more pile of Gatlock to deal with.
Maybe we can get to it before these idiots blow up half the city.
That's true, he stole my archdemon kill. What's jump? That's not jump. That's jump, okay. Yeah, Glenn Falk's son. Isn't that what you do?
At least you're getting closer to your answer, Harding.
After what the Oracle said, I don't know if I want to. It's scary.
The unknown always is.
But this unknown involves Titans.
At least it won't be boring.
It's okay, I have it on good authority there'll be a last Titan soon. Assuming Microslop doesn't self-implode. No, because even in the cutscene it made it very clear that the spirit soul essence thing, instead of going into him like it, should have, ended up jumping off back into her. Like she took its soul back. Seemingly unwillingly, too, since it freaked her out. And then Lucanus missed because, I don't know, he had daddy issues we hadn't resolved yet? I don't know. Oops.
There's that last cache in Gatlock.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Back across. Back across. Back across. Ugh. Okay, there we go.
Just put up your left back!
Damn. They actually straight up are immune.
Better be ready.
Why am I targeting the guy on the other side of the thing? Ah! Okay, This is just... You really want to force me into a bad terrain, don't you, game? Okay, fine. I can live with that. Not while the difficulty is cranked to absolute max, Cauldron. And I'm using a controller for the first time. And half the buttons are wrong. It's not like it about that one, though. Nope, wrong button. Speaking of. Nope, still wrong. Come on, there we go. Yep, that's water. My one true nemesis. Water. Nope, wrong button. This button? Nope. Still not the right button. There we go. Found it. Found it.
They're hitting us from afar.
Thanks. Thanks, Harding. Appreciate you. You continue to be completely worthless. Oh no, I tried out blocking. I'm not a big fan of it, especially as a mage.
More of that, Rook.
Also, I used to have an emote on my channel called Lore No Block. Unrelated, just, you know. Well, kind of related. This one's for you, Von Falkenstein.
There. We've gotten rid of the last of this new Gatlock.
Did you hear those Antom and Venatori arguing with each other?
They weren't too satisfied with this enchanted Gatlock either.
They won't be making another batch anytime soon. Now Treviso can breathe easier.
I will actually switch to a Spellblade build soon-ish. But yeah, as a staff, I need mana. Lots and lots of mana. Most of my abilities have extremely short cooldowns, so the only limiter is my mana. You may or may not have seen me do... hang on. That's the button. There we go. This, pretty frequently. Because that mana is way more useful to me than the block. Okay. Is that all the quest here? Did we do it? Is it done? Is it over? No quest rules forever. So. Alright, so I think I've played controller enough. We're gonna put that away, never touch that again. Oh, okay, much easier. Oof. And now go to the lighthouse, and then go to the lighthouse, and then go to the lighthouse, and then go to the lighthouse. Hi, Sean. What I really want to do. I want this quest gone. I hate it. It's just sitting there, not being dead, and I hate it. Okay, I'm okay. Okay. I keep wanting to just do this one and say screw it, just to get it over with, just to be like, Argh! Okay. I actually do want to check something. Did we get the rune I want? Oh, I did. Yes, yes. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, just don't give me the quest until later. I mean, it makes sense, too, because it's the kind of thing that you would catch in the editing polishing pass. Time. Moving on. I'm level 39. Okay. You know what? I don't care about any of you. None of you matter. I'll fling you out the window. Yes, let's turn this back down. There. We just needed 8 QA companies. That's all we really needed. I mean, I said it before, this game is shockingly not buggy. And I imagine it's the 5 companies. Nope. 25% area ability damage. Yeah. Ah! Wait, do I not? Ah, there it is. I guess that actually is it. Alright, what about those? Oh, there it is. Okay, I think that's actually everything. I do like being a gun. Sure, we'll try that. Just 50% more damage. Just straight up 50% more damage. Jeez Louise. Okay. Alright. Lucanus, my hair got you this.
For me?
Bye. Okay, for real. Is there anything here? Yes, actually. I am a little surprised. We just ran off to Treviso to do a few side quests.
Ah, hello there. Just admiring how carefully the Fade is woven into this place, as cultivated as a palace garden.
That's old elven stuff for you. Magic everywhere you look, and also where you don't.
I do envy you, Rook.
Really?
A young rebel striking from the shadows against Tevinter's empire? Not to mention traveling with Varric. The adventures you've already had.
So only a flirt. We're locked in.
You cut a pretty intriguing figure yourself. Do you really think of me as some grand adventurer?
Well, something thrills at traveling with a dashing young man who's racing to stop an apocalypse. Especially if he's shown unexpected interest in a new companion.
Let's just stay friends. Ka-kong! Let's see. Is he physically attractive? Is he kind? Or do we like his way with words? I feel like his way with words would be the most honest here. I do like how it says does not commit to romance, by the way. You can cut it off, but you're not committed.
You have a very charming way of putting things.
Well, thank you. And perhaps those years at the lectern have proved useful. May I show you something of the greater Fade here?
Go ahead.
Close your eyes. Take a breath. Slow. Deep.
Oh my god, I had no idea your head was so big.
On the great currents. See now as they see. When I talk to the dead, their echoes abide with me. Thoughts and passions, hopes and desires. The shades of death have greater depths than you may know, Rook. If your attentions go beyond charming flattery, that would interest me, indeed.
Oh.
I think they already...
You finished the reagent. Excellent work, Manfred. I must tend to this, but I'd be delighted if we found each other later.
No promises. Whoosh. I got friend-zoned by Manfred. Alright, Manfred, come here. Come here. Grab him by his spine. Come on, let's go. Fling him over the edge. Hey, race cat. Alright, Manfred. Just you and me. And, rock, paper, scissors. Alright, so hang on. So let's do this. Ah! Okay, yeah, hang on. Okay, so it's that. We're up to moderate. We're up to moderate. We're still weak. We're still weak. We're up to triple with the Mornwatch. Triple power. Moderate with Docktown. I'm actually shocked at that. Weak with the Grey Wardens. Come on! Come on, you stupid Grey Wardens. Punch! Get stronger! Ugh! How many times? Ugh! Do I have to punch you in the face? Ugh, thank you for the sub race, Cat. I've done every quest. Okay, okay. Look, I slugged their leader over and over. We will put that towards dispatch, Duck Detective, and Eastshade. Yeah, the painting game. Sorry, we've already played Eastward, and so I'm an idiot. Alright, come on, Harding, and you. Oh, I'm gonna keep punching him, Kennex Cap. I wanna punch the stupid out of him.
Rowan, hey. Cousin?
I am running a little low on funding. A little.
Huh. Thanks. Never had a cousin before.
What's a cousin? I mean, yeah, you know, Misha, that tracks. As deeply unpleasant as that sounds.
Hey, punch an arm tom for me.
They said I could find you here.
Good timing. I think I'm done for the day. The Lords of Fortune don't mess around, do they? Hey, thanks for the lessons. I'll be back. I'm beat. I just gotta...
You just gotta...
Do you feel that? It's dark. And they're so afraid. So alone.
Harding? What's happening?
There's so many of them. All in my head. So... much.
Listen to me. I'm here, and you're safe. Take all the time you need.
I'm safe. Yes. I could feel it. Rippling through the stone. Confusion. Isolation. Fear.
Whose fear?
Whatever was after me has turned on the dwarves.
No.
It's drawing me out. Drawing me down.
Down into Goblin Town?
And if I know you, you're going to go because people are in danger.
Absolutely.
Then so will I.
Good. That means whatever's out there better run.
Yeah, they better watch out.
You talked with your mother lately?
I'm here to hit things.
Let's say yes, then.
Okay. So, hang on. Gotta do this stupid check every single time we do anything. Okay. Yeah, they'd better watch out, and they'd better not cry. And if they pout, I'll tell you why. No,
How goes your search for Aelia, Nev?
She knows how to stay out of sight.
Caution is paramount when hunting down a blood mage.
Alia's not the first I've dealt with, but she's the nastiest.
In all, in Rathus? If I can help.
I'll let you know. Thanks.
okay, yeah. I'm just flipping my hair around like an elephant. Up, up, up.
Something wrong?
Got a message. Place called the Cauldron was attacked.
At some sort of Grey Warden tavern.
It's a secret Warden readout. No idea what goes on there.
Then why are you involved?
Because whatever attacked it sounds like the Gloom Howler.
Really?
Then let's get rid of it.
Had the same thought. What's left of the Wardens are still licking their wounds. So we handle this alone. Just go to the Cauldron and get the Griffins back. You have to promise to behave, boy. Listen to every word I say, stay out of trouble, don't do anything dumb, and don't eat any.
I think we get the point. What happened to he'll learn by doing? Sink or swim?
Yeah? But what if he sinks? I'm supposed to be the bodyguard. Keep that feathery butt safe.
No shame in being worried. He grows on you.
Well, that, and he keeps the mice away.
Oh my god, we have mice in the Fade.
Maybe that Turnham idea, that unity between Warden and Griffin starts by having faith in each other.
Maybe. I suppose you were born for this sort of fight, boy. All talents and temper.
And a sharp tongue to remind you of it.
As long as he backs it up.
Oh god, demon mice. I mean, we have seen a mouse in the Fade before. Just remember, some tests never end. Sorry. Darren and... I don't think I brought Balara with him. No, see, if he had faith, he'd be a paladin. Yeah, I know that's what I was referencing, that Overlord.
Have you seen Ivan?
He kept talking about the tree. Said it was very...
Jeez Louise. Okay, this way. Similar, yeah, applicable. Warming, burning, etc. Yeah, by contrast, Morrigan would utilize the Void in a non-losing her mind kind of a way. I'm not sure about everyone else. I don't think about that. Yeah, just something I was idly thinking about. I meant what I said. Morrigan would be a Shadow Priest. Alistair, I'm not sure, because he's pretty doubt-heavy, too. I'm just not sure, like, if he wouldn't be a priest and nobody else uses Void, really. If there was a Void Paladin, that would be Alistair.
And another Penharel altar.
There is one Void Paladin in lore. Even though in lore there should be plenty. Yeah, Alistair... that's why I said Alistair would be a Void Paladin, because he would be a proc Void Paladin. It's too easy to say that Liliana would be an assassination rogue. But... Sten would be a Fury Warrior. No. Ogren would be a Fury Warrior. Sten would be an Arms Warrior. The best assassins are the cute ones, von Falkenstein. Cassandra? Cassandra feels very much like a Retribution Paladin. And yeah, I agree with her being a Paladin. Yeah, since nobody wants to discuss origins, let's skip forward to Inquisition. So, Cassandra would be a Red Paladin. Pretty easy pick, honestly. Is this walkable? No. Okay, good to know. No, it not only is Dead Rising not forbidden because it's not horror, it's actually already on the list. I forget which one. I think it's Dead Rising 1R and Dead Rising 3, I want to say. But either way, Dead Rising is turbo, not horror, same as like most Resident Evils. Why not, PB Good Fate?
Malara, how is it you're the first veil jumper I've ever met?
Dorian strikes me as someone who'd be a warlock. As a reminder, a surprising number of the player warlocks, you know, the player aligned warlocks, are actually pretty decent people. Although that's a good point. Dorian was into time magic, and that's got arcane written all over it. He's also far more scholarly, which also has arcane written all over it.
Jumper I've ever met.
Oh, well, we're new. Just started up recently. You know, when Arleth Forest started going all weird?
When was that?
A little bit before Elgranon and Gillenane showed up.
That can't be a coincidence.
Lines up nicely, doesn't it? Well, not nicely, but it lines up.
Solus, I'm going to circle back to, because he's kind of an exception, I think. Sarah, yeah, Sarah's an outlaw rogue, and Cole is a subtlety rogue. Both of those are pretty locked in. Cole's even got the magic rogue thing going on, which is exactly what subtlety's all about. Blackwall is a boring.
What do veil jumpers usually eat?
Whatever Arleth Forest provides, pretty much.
So, a lot of grilled hollow, then.
Bite your tongue.
I'm kidding.
It's mostly plants. Lots and lots of plants, with the occasional salad on the side.
Yeah, no, Blackwall is one of the only ones that's not even debatable. He'd be a Prot warrior. No offense to Prot warriors. But, yeah, he'd be a Prot warrior. What am I missing? Bull. Arms warrior. We already mentioned that. That's an easy one. Is that everyone other than Solus? Who am I missing? I guess that's everyone. No, I already said Sarah. She's an outlaw rogue. Varric? Was Varric playable? Oh, and Vivian... Yeah, Varric is a copy-paste Marks Hunter. Yeah, that's there's no joke there. There's no debate. He's a Marks Hunter. Vivian's a little trickier. She does like her frost magic, and that's very frost magey. And I'm not sure anything else really fits her. So I suppose I'm just gonna acquiesce to her being a frost mage, which leaves Solus. The problem with Solus, and honestly, I think this is a good thing. He is so old and so learned that you could argue he is a multi-class. Right? Like, he's been around for so long. I'm not sure he would be one class. He definitely has some shamanism and some warlockism for different reasons. Those of you not familiar with Warcraft and how that works, warlocks drain power from Fel and use that to varying effects. You know, burning life force to make things happen, kind of a thing, very blood magic-y. On the other hand, shamans are very beholden to the spirits, either binding the spirits to their will or just communing with the spirits to work with them. So you can see how both of these kind of have some relevance here.
Davrin, I think this is where those wardens were attacked. The Cauldron.
Let's have a look.
What gave it away? The gigantic blight growth absolutely everywhere? The fact that nothing living is within 3 miles.
Yeah, a bad day at the Cauldron.
What could do that?
And what have they been hiding inside?
Maybe this is where they hide the good whiskey.
Not a chance. You get a warden drinking, and the good stuff never lasts the night. Be ready for anything.
Oh yeah, Tash is pure Fury Warrior. 100%. They are just right there with that.
Zahn can get us up there.
No, everyone wanted to skip ahead to Dragon Age Inquisition, so I skipped 2, and most of Origins. So, Lord Harriman asked a good question. I mentioned Morrigan being a Shadow Priest. So my original question wasn't really like what skill set suits them, so much as what mentality suits them, right? Because what
someone become a veil jumper?
Simple. You survive Arlethan Forest.
That's it?
The energies in Arlethan are wrong. Like, reality got scrambled. It's dangerous. Not everyone can stand it.
So if you can, then you've got what it takes. Sounds a lot like Grey Wardens.
Except for the archdemons and griffins. Oh, wish we had a few of those.
Ahem. I was thinking about mentality, because what started this whole discussion was us mentioning that Davrin would be a paladin because of his faith. Because that's how the light works in Warcraft, is it's very faith-focused. The more faith you have, the more powerful you are, and the more detriments there are for having such severe faith. Similarly, Void is powered by doubt, and same thing in reverse. I mean, a lot of people have been enjoying how Midnight Story is delving into how bad it can be when you have too much light, but let's be clear, that's been a story idea since WoW Vanilla, when they first introduced the Scarlet Crusade.
The blight. It snaked its way up the whole building.
That's horrifying. That's kind of gross. Yep, that looks like bad dreams to me. Yeah, exactly. The light only cares that you commit. And yeah. Anyway, sorry. So let's rewind. Let's focus more on Kit, right? I think that's a more interesting perspective because, let's be honest, a lot of Dragon Age characters would probably be very doubtful. So let's rewind to Origins for a second. So Morrigan. Now, I'm actually still going to push for the idea of her being a Shadow Priest. That just feels like her to me. Ignoring the obvious fact that it can, still heal and do benefits and all kinds of other fun stuff. It is also one of the very few specs that requires a tremendous amount of focus without things going badly immediately, which is the kind of thing that would probably appeal to her. Yeah, Raven Priest, you get where I'm going with that. She is probably the kind of person who has the discipline, no pun intended, to be a Shadow Priest without falling into the void, right? And of course, she has all kinds of mind effecty stuff she can do, and you get it. So, boom. Alistair, I think I'm going to default to him being a prot warrior, but not in a bad way, like with Blackwall. We already mentioned Sten, who would be an arms warrior. Oghren, who would be a fury warrior. A lot of warriors. Liliana, who would be an assassin rogue. Yeah, exactly, Lord Hermon. Yeah, Wynn is interesting. I was thinking about Wynn. I feel like Discipline's a good pick. That's not where I was going to go with that, but yeah. Yeah, perhaps amusingly, I think Zevran and Liliana both would kind of be the same setup. Assassin rogue.
How many veil jumpers are there?
Hard to tell.
It's a secret?
Well, no. Maybe it should be. But it changes every day. Some get killed, some go missing, some just leave.
Who joins up for those kinds of odds?
Grey Wardens have better odds?
Good point.
Shale's kind of a weird one. But she's still big honking hits. I think she'd be another arms warrior. Like, in terms of just kit, right? So, 2. Dragon Age 2. Meryl has got to be some kind of warlock, right? Or, no. Meryl's a shaman, isn't she? Arcane Mage for Meryl? Really? Yeah, I was leaning towards shaman. Like, given how much her focus is on spirits, making deals and bargains with them. Could you stop punching me? Jesus Christ! I just let that happen because I was curious how far you'd go with that. Holy crap. Stop it. I shouldn't have done that. He could have killed me there. I was just really curious how much he was going to hit me.
This place looks like it's seen better days.
If they named it the Cauldron, it probably wasn't great on its best day.
We're not in yet. This is just an outer courtyard. The Cauldron would be underground. We need to find a way in.
I could see it, Lord Harriman. I'm not disagreeing with you. It's just my knee-jerk was the other direction for different reasons. I hate myself for saying this, but Anders is a demon hunter. A really bad one. You know, one of the ones that ends up falling or being corrupted or joining the Legion or turning into their demon. You get it. But, I mean, come on. Yeah, he's pure Havoc, too. He is a Havoc demon hunter. I am a little personally insulted by the idea of him having my class, but whatever. Or blowing things up. Yeah, it's... whatever. Aveline? Oh, God. I feel like Aveline is just yet another... There's so many prot warriors. The problem is she's so good at it. Like, she might actually be the best prot warrior of all of them. Oh, Justice is 100% a Death Knight. Full tilt. It even matches the whole soul reconnected with the self using powers of the dead for good kind of a thing. Nice place. And just think, this place is only $300,000 a month. Alright,
This looks like a way in. Just need to drop that, and maybe we can use it like a bridge.
Just need to figure out how.
If we destroy all that blight gunking things up, it might drop.
Fenris? You should keep playing a while, Mr. Red. Enjoy it while it's there. Rip happiness out of life, or it will give you nothing. Also, if you haven't yet, you should do the Murder Row dungeon. We did it in a pub last night. It was really good. Oh wait, that means you're gonna hate it though. It's a terrible, terrible dungeon, Mr. Red. Just the worst. Don't even. It's so bad. Yeah, no, I think Fenris fits a Demon Hunter too. But yeah, Vengeance instead of Havoc. Very different set and mentality there. So me and my friends have committed to not doing the MSQ yet, mostly because I've been sick and he's been sick and she's been tired, and we don't want to just headache our way through the MSQ. We want to enjoy that, right? So you know how there's like 20 just random quests in Silvermoon? Well, we picked one completely at random, and that was the quest chain that led to Murder Row. By the way, we have actually done a second quest chain. I'm not going to spoil it, but it's the other Murder Row quest chain. Not the one that goes to the dungeon, just the one that involves being around there with the warders, if you know what I'm talking about. If you don't worry about it. But that quest was freaking awesome. Jesus Christ, wow. Chill. Just chill a little. Jesus. The achievement for finishing that quest, and for those who didn't catch it, was Lesser Evil. Anyways. I've heard nothing but good things about Zul'Aman, but we're not there yet, obviously. That's what I thought. So far, pound for pound, but review-wise, and also personally, Valdrakken is the best city we've ever had in WoW. I am very curious if Silvermoon will be able to surpass that, because I think it's got a real shot. Anyway, so back to Dragon Age characters. Isabella, Outlaw Rogue, 100%. She literally is a pirate. She's got the aesthetic. She's got the kit. She's got the gun. She's an Outlaw Rogue. Do we miss anyone in 2 other than Boring, who nobody even remembers he exists? Be honest. You forgot about him until I brought him up.
So many dead wardens.
Damn. I must have tried to stop the Gloom Howler.
Ambush!
I want you to know that I'm legitimately amused that you don't actually remember who I am talking about, because he is that crap. I am referring to Sebastian.
dumping ground. It's like every dangerous artifact or weapon the Wardens ever came across.
Might explain what the Gloom Howler's up to.
Wouldn't mind having some of this stuff for myself.
Don't even think about it. If it's also dangerous, the Wardens locked it away. We're not touching anything.
Anyways, so yeah, Sebastian is... and he's off the camera. So that just leaves the siblings, which... I mean, I guess... yeah, I can see Fire Mage for Bethany. And I don't even remember the brother's name. I've only ever left him alive once ever. And it was for the run. I could see him being a Retribution Paladin. I wouldn't actually argue that. Okay. I still like my answer. Because again, we're talking like kit, not mentality, but... And yeah, Varric continues to be a Marks Hunter. He's one of the more Marks Hunters ever to Marks Hunter. Okay. Seriously, he has a giant freaking custom crossbow. What do you want from me? I think that's everyone from 2, other than Talus, who nobody cares. So now we move on to Inquisition. Although I think we covered most of Inquisition. Yeah, so that just leaves the party we're currently playing as.
One boil down, more to go.
Destroy the Blight, lower the bridge. Got it.
So we've already decided Tash is Fury Warrior. Like, 1-to-1, really. Davrin is Prot Paladin. We kind of already decided that one, too. Yeah, I'm really torn on Harding. Because, like, she's a ranger, right? She's an archer. But her kit isn't really archery. Nev being an ice mage, yeah, 1-to-1 on that. Nev's an easy one. So I agree. Amusingly, there is no real necromancer in WoW. The closest we have is an unholy death knight or a demonologist warlock. So one of those two. Like, honestly, take your pick. Yeah, I would argue Demo Lock, just because of the relative equivalency of the kit. Probably one not focused on imp bombing. That doesn't feel like his style. I'm not sure what I'd give Bellara either. I mean, I could see Arcane Mage. I wouldn't contest that. It feels weird, though, to pick Arcane Mage for her. Unfortunately, there really isn't much of an arcane archer other than Marks. Not really, Giga. People have actually been clamoring for an Artificer class since, I want to say like BC at this point. It's one of the most commonly requested classes, along with Necromancer. That's it? Oh, I see. Yeah! Yeah, I don't really have a better pick. I'll go ahead and acquiesce to... excuse me, Arcane Mage for... Why doesn't WoW have a Necromancer class? That's actually a pretty complex question. But it boils down to this. Locane. Wouldn't he be arms? Big ol' two-hander. Once upon a time,
Bridge is down. You can get in now. We're in.
What?
Welcome to the Cauldron.
What?
I still don't understand what this place is.
Let's find out.
Once upon a time... once upon a time, the idea was that Warlock was going to be like Death Knight. It was going to be a hero class, because the original mentality walking into WoW was they were going to go with hero specs in the same way that most RPGs kind of did back then, you know? It's the Wrath of the Righteous thing with the mythic paths, or just prestige classes in Dungeons and Dragons, stuff like that. So, originally, several classes were slotted in to be heroic classes, and obviously all of them were based off of the hero specs over in Warcraft 3. So, you know, Mountain Thane and Necromancer and blah, 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 all that stuff. So they came up with the Death Knight, but they ran into an interesting problem. See, designing a class is kind of a big freaking deal, especially when you were constantly adjusting existing classes, too, because every class got overhauls, new abilities, new kit, new balancing, every expansion. This is one of the reasons why they haven't released that many new classes, if you think about it, in the 20 years that WoW has come out. You know, we've got Death Knights, monks, evokers, blanking, demon hunters. Am I missing one? Now I'm not. Now I'm not sure. But anyways, my point is that's not, even if it's 5 or 8 or 15 or whatever. That's not a lot of classes. I already said evoker. That's not a lot of classes across 20 years, right? So what they ended up doing instead is, as they realized adding a whole new class would suck, they just kind of started making play styles built into other classes. That's why we say you can play a Demo Warlock and effectively play a Necromancer. You've got a gigantic army of doom, or a few very powerful minions that you send out at your enemy. Stuff like that, right? At this point, and I've said this several times about FF14 as well, I honestly don't think they should be adding new classes. Adding the new spec, the Devourer spec for Demon Hunter, was kind of close enough, because that is functionally a whole new class. And even that was the kind of thing I would be very cautious about doing.
Signs over these doors, they look like years. 325?
524 here.
931 on that one.
It's Blight's. The year they ended.
That's not ominous.
Look for a door we can open.
For the record, I am much more in favor of them adding specs than classes. And we know they've already been experimenting with new specs for old classes because of Season of Discovery, right? Tank shamans, healer mages, tank warlocks, all of that was a thing. You don't tell me that wasn't some experimental stuff, you know, test bed stuff. So we might actually see a Necromancer someday. I'm not sure what it would be a development of. Anyways, let's do this. Monk.
Oh, skeleton.
Seems a little careless.
So a monk, for those of you not aware, in Warcraft, is effectively a shaman. It is a very specific shaman, but it is still a shaman. They utilize spirit energy in order to accomplish things.
It's a griffin.
Nice place. That's a lot of bones.
More griffin bones. Lots more. How did you say they went extinct?
They died out fighting the Fourth Blight.
Then the Wardens hid them here? Why not bury them properly?
I don't know. It's like they were keeping it secret.
Okay.
Hear that? The Gloom Howler's around here somewhere.
Good. We need to save those griffins she stole. Hassan, you stay here. No questions. Too much for you, boy. Unbelievable. An archdemon.
So that's what the Cauldron really is? A giant tomb?
And those other rooms? The ones with the dates of the blights?
More archdemons. This one would be Zazakel.
Okay. That explains why this place feels wrong.
The Gloom Howler's in here somewhere. Let's find it.
Nice place. Why would they keep around the corpses of... No, actually, you know what? I'm going to walk that sentence back. If you aren't 100% sure what happens to an archdemon after you kill it,
Looks fresh.
keeping it around makes a degree of sense.
Scream all you want! It's no match for steel!
Rise! Secrets long buried will have their day.
We have to destroy the Blight Boys. That'll stop these fools. Got it!
Their wardens love their secrets. That is one of the few things that's always been true.
Keep on those Blight Boys. There's some up top.
An eternal doom, an eternal evil. The Wardens must surrender their secrets.
Well, they're kind of dead, so... You got it, Davrin. Following you.
This is going well. Surrounded by friends.
surrounded by sharp claws. Whoever you are, face me! What are you?
A ward against the darkness.
You are the darkness. You're a monster.
To those who made me,
Where are the other griffins?
I liberated them.
What does that mean? What are you going to do with them?
Free them from the tyranny of the Wardens.
Grey Wardens rid the world of horrors like you.
They created the horrors. The bones of griffins abandoned in this cauldron. Proud warriors forgotten.
Who are you?
Their salvation. The blood offers protection.
Archdemon blood? You're blighting them?
Protecting them. The same blood runs through your veins, Warden. Join with us and honor their future.
I die first!
Then this is your tomb.
Yeah, using the ribcage is a little bit silly. You can tell what they wanted for that scene, but come on. They needed like a desperate last stand, but they also needed it to be like a place where they could pause and chat for a bit. And so it was just, hey, I got it! Let's go through the ribcage. Is anyone going to question this? Nah, don't worry about it. We've already got the ribcage here. Hey, I want to get Sabaro after this? Yeah, I could use some Sabaro. Hey, do you know we didn't hire a voice director? Yeah, I heard about that.
He knows a lie when he hears
it. Alright, enough. You're all dead. You're all dead. You're all dead. All of you are dead.
I'm his father, and I'll die before you take it.
And yes, I've seen Interview with the Vampire to Quack. Not since it came out, but I've seen it. It was fine. Now listen to Quack. I'm gonna give you the choice I never got. Did you stop? No, Kennex Cow. Is it any good? Alright, guys, you have to do the last 5 health. Okay, you did it. Good job.
Damn it. The Gloom Howler's gone.
It's okay. Let it go.
Whatever you say. I need to catch my breath anyway.
We all should. Never hunt things you don't understand. The Gloom Howler is more than a monster.
Your quarry, your call.
I got what I needed. The sun stripped a piece of its clothing. Gives me something to go on. Even though I told you to stay put.
He did save you.
He could have been killed.
He cares about you. That's part of your talent, right?
Well, I suppose that was good form, extending your talons. That'll leave a scratch. Yeah, you're getting the hang of things. Now let's go, boy. This place is pure evil.
Whoops. Yeah, someone spent some time on Asan, you can tell. Also, I love the fact that the bones still have blood in them. Which, given what archdemons are, sure, but wow. Alright, you still there, Mr. Red?
Can't say I ever want to see this place again.
Or have you been lost to the FF1 mines? FF1 on the NES.
I'm ready.
Me too.
Little did he know.
Archdemon blood's as dangerous as it gets. Grey Wardens keep it locked away for good reason. The stuff is pure evil. But not as evil as using it to blight the only griffins in the world. Now the Gloom Howler held that honor. Asan's brothers and sisters needed a miracle. And it would be up to Davrin and his flying friend to deliver.
Little did they know.
I need to get the team around the table and talk about what's next.
No, you did it a little bit during the initial stuff, too. Not just the class stuff, or the character stuff. Probably Blitchfall. And yeah, it makes sense if this was intended to be some level of episodic. For there to be kind of a next time sort of a thing, you know? Unfortunately, we lost Mr. Red to the FF2 mines. Unfortunately, we haven't lost Ross. Give in, Ross. It's a badge of honor now. Up here. I've already bought all that stuff.
You'll find them, the other griffins. I know you will.
I appreciate your faith in me. Hope it's not misplaced.
It isn't. I've seen it. The way you care for Asan, you teared through 3 archdemons for him and for his family. So I know you'll find them.
Means more mouths to feed.
Yep, we charge $5 per mission. We release one per month. We've got a road map. Hello, Zara. I think what's most insidious about the roadmap is it's the kind of thing that makes perfect sense to do. But yeah, exactly, Cauldron. Like, logically speaking, most games have roadmaps before and before production and during post-production. But then they became part of a marketing tool, and I mean, enough said, right?
So, does the fire feel like a part of you? Or I don't know, like something else inside you?
No, it has to be me.
Has to? What if it's not?
How?
Sometimes the stone magic feels like something else in me. It's me, but it's not me. You know?
You have to feel the magic as part of you. You can't control it till you admit it's yours.
Comparing magic?
It's nice to have someone else who understands.
That what it's like for you as a mage?
I had to accept that while magic comes from the Fade, the power to harness it comes from me.
You make it sound so easy.
You know how many times I set my bed on fire? My mother had to get special sheets. You'll get there.
Thanks, Tosh. That really helps.
Good. You deserve to be happy. She smells really good.
How you doing over there?
What? Shut up. Nothing.
Oh, well, I'm convinced.
I want to get her something. What do you think she likes?
I mean, I don't actually know what Harding likes. I mean, my first thought is archery gear. I was thinking cheese, yeah. Cheese.
Cheese. Everyone likes cheese.
No, I like cheese. Harding deserves better than something I like.
Trust me on this. She's Ferelden. Fereldens love cheese. And you could share it.
I'm blaming you if it doesn't work.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Cheese for everyone! Wait, that won't work. What about the people who don't like cheese? I know that's not the accent he uses. I can't do the accent he uses. Don't ask me to. Besides, it's funner to say cheese when you just add 3 extra vowels in there. Cheese. Yeah, no, I caught that line, Giga. She deserves something better than something I like. Evo! Alright,
It looks like our boy Hassan is feeling his oats. Or whatever griffins feel.
He's getting the hang of it. When he listens.
He didn't back down at Weishaupt.
Can't tell if he's brave or doesn't know any better.
There's a difference?
I don't want to throw him into the fire like that.
At least he's learning.
The instincts kick in. Griffins see darkspawn and it's a fight to the death. Like wolves hunting deer. Just need to corral it.
Sounds like the perfect soldier. And he even flies.
Aerial cavalry. A full-grown griffin is a force of nature. Every muscle in him, every talon, every feather, honed into a killing machine. Hassan's ancestors took on archdemons.
Like his name says, he's an arrow.
Half lion, half eagle, with the instincts of both, griffins will always be hunters.
Just like his daddy, Davrin.
I suppose we are our nature.
Not sure about that.
I was, right up until we killed Gillinean's archdemon. Then my life's purpose vanished, and I have to find a new one. Who knew it'd be griffins?
That's a good thing, isn't it?
I want it to be. Can't help but wonder about him. About his brothers and sisters. Still young. Pure.
You're worried?
I'm responsible for the future of every griffin alive. I want it to be a good one. These animals live to fight, but I wonder if there's another purpose for them, too.
I'd like to think everyone can find a new path. Even griffins.
Just wish I knew what it was.
Doesn't every good parent?
Parents. A scary word.
What do you think you've been doing this whole time?
Trying to ignore it. If I get myself killed by a Hurlock, that's on me. If it's a San, I just don't want to mess it up.
I think that's where trust comes in. That Turlum idea you keep talking about. Trust Asan to find his way. Don't force things.
He's headstrong.
Good thing you are too.
Right. Thanks for the chat.
And yeah, they are obviously written to be young. I just think that it's... what probably happened... So, okay. For those of you not aware, something that tends to be true, and has been true for every Dragon Age game to date, is they will divvy up the writing concerns amongst different writers. So, like, you know, Ina Michel, you write Alistair. Matt Overlord, you write Morrigan. Von Falkenstein, you write Zevran, right, etc. Now, that's a really good policy for several reasons, because it ensures that each of them have a different voice. We've talked about voices and how even unwritten word you can have a different voice because of sentence structure and word choice and blah, blah, blah. And also, they can have a better chance of getting in the heads of those individual people to a greater extent. Makes perfect sense. Problem. There's another layer that becomes necessary to make that work. Because what happens is if each writer just writes their own character in a vacuum and doesn't coordinate with each other, then anytime those characters interact with the rest of the world, we have problems. You'll notice Tosh has been most consistently good on their own in scenes that are just them and nothing else, right? Almost all of the scenes which are just tend to be scenes where they're interacting with someone else. And, I mean, 18 months, right?
Abundance.
Okay, fine, you can write Liliana. God.
Demon's back.
I don't think he ever leaves, actually.
Then he's acting weird.
Smells like melon and wood smoke.
Nice wings.
Hey! No! No! Sit your ass back down.
I'll handle this. Maybe make sure the Alluvian room is blocked.
Now we get to talk.
When demons say they want to talk, that usually means they want to bargain.
Lucanis made a deal he hasn't kept.
What deal?
Break our chains, kill, escape our prison, and live?
Isn't that what happened?
No! I want out!
I mean, yeah, duh. Can't we haven't we been able to exercise demons since, like, Origins?
Out to where? Tevinter? Ole? Nowhere's safe for a possessed man.
No! No! He promised! Tell him! Make him! Rook?
You were sleepwalking.
Spite was sleepwalking.
He didn't go anywhere. Nothing happened.
I didn't want you to see that. Again.
Yeah, I was going to say, I could be misremembering, but if we successfully bully the Desire Demon in Redcliffe, she just leaves, right? Like, she just goes. Or we could kill her, obviously. So why can't... Okay. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go.
I didn't mean to invade your space.
No, it's not that.
Then what is it?
I'm supposed to be a professional.
Professional doesn't mean you have to go it alone.
Something to think about, I guess.
I mean, even if we need to do a blood magic ritual, which we didn't need to do in Origins, it's worth noting. We could just use a bunch of lyrium. But if we had to do a blood magic ritual, let's just grab some random Venatori. Well, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be harsh, but we're killing these people left and right. At least just have someone coming around behind us with a bucket, right? I guess my point here, I'm obviously trying to make it funny here, but my point is, you can't tell me that after all the years and knowledge and skill we have, especially with the team we have assembled for this, that we couldn't find some way to separate Spite. You can't tell me. I don't believe you. I do not believe that it is impossible to separate Spite. I realize this is a unique situation. That's why we study the unique situation and figure out the solution to it. And nobody's even brought that up yet, which is kind of why this irritates me. Nobody's even addressed it as a possibility. They're just like, yep, this is how it is. We good. Ugh, whatever. Moving on. 50 negatives.
The risk of the path we've chosen. Sorrow and anger waiting in abundance. Familiarity rarely dulls their teeth.
Right. Spend enough time as a warden and you'll see plenty of death. Thought I'd gotten used to it. But Weishaupt...
You blame yourself. If you'd been faster or fought harder. If you hadn't missed your best shot at the architect of all that misery.
You did your best. Both of you.
We all did. Just means our best must be better.
It will be. Next time, we'll be ready.
Count on it.
It'd be nice if, you were actually sleeping. Maybe, hang on. You know what would be cool is if we did a loyalty mission for Lucanus that enabled him to, go and separate the demon. You can even make it a dilemma, right? This might kill Lucanus. Oh, no.
Well, you're talking to each other and not shouting. That's a nice change. Seems like you two learned to play nice.
Lucanus is still an assassin. Kills people for money.
And Davrin's still self-righteous. Judgmental, too. Typical warden.
If we let that get in the way of stopping the gods...
We won't. We cannot.
Yeah, no, you can't.
We can't afford infighting. Not with the odds already stacked this high against us.
What happened at the Cauldron put a lot of things into perspective. Like Emmerich said, we need to deal with our personal problems. So we're ready when we need to be.
Wait, we haven't even started the loyalty missions yet? What?
I'm pleased my words...
I've been doing nothing all day but loyalty missions and side quests!
Rook, I've been looking for you.
Something wrong?
Evka sent word. They found something.
Right then. Rest of you, find Tash and Nev. Let's see what the war has to share.
Just let me punch him. Just one punch. That's all I need. Please. God, I deserve one punch. Damn it. I want them all to die. God damn it. I've been informed by my lawyers that I cannot, that I have been misheard and misunderstood. I was not wishing ill or death upon my stalwart companions, who I'm going to murder. That I'm going to not horribly kill them. Again? Blade to ball? Like, okay, sure, whatever. Put it up to me, to normal. Put that up to normal too. Hang on 1 second. I am actually missing something. Hi. That's actually a good question. I do not want that answer. No, the rainbow shirt's right over there. I can only wear the long sleeves so long. I need to cut the sleeves. But then... Wait. There's any side quests? Gotta check for side quests. I like how the Veil Jumpers, which is the first faction we've met, is one of my weakest. Something about that amuses me. Oh my god, there's new quests. Alright, let's... Alright, where's our stupid quest? Is there more than one quest? Oh, thank God, there's only one quest. Oh, I was about to be mad. No, Kira White Noise. No.
How are the wetlands?
Blighted?
Right.
The Wardens have a lot to do.
Got something in mind?
Yes, suck less. I was hoping for something more useful. No, suck less.
Good to go. If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Thanks, Holden.
I mean, she's right. The wetlands are blighted.
Rook, I'm Sawyer. Watch your back out there.
What's going on?
Mercenaries. They're taking advantage of the blight and looting what was left behind. They attack wardens on sight even as we're fighting all this. A scout saw torches headed towards the redoubt. If they manage to break into the Cauldron, there's dangerous relics out there and blighted weapons, and those mercenaries would sell to the highest bidder.
Can't let that happen. If I can stop them, I will.
We'd be in your debt, more than we already are.
Yeah, I was trying out a new staff thing because I'm kind of locked in on the glacial rod and it looks kind of boring. Okay, kill mercenaries. I can do that.
What are the wardens?
Light's distracting them.
Trouble.
Mercenaries.
We got inside it. Go.
We've got you too.
Get out of there!
You know, I'd complain about this, but this actually makes perfect sense. The whole area is blighted. Quick, rob it!
apart!
Where did you come from? Could you not? Could you not?
Gordon Sawyer was right. They're after whatever they can steal, and they're willing to kill for it.
That's messed up. This isn't crap that's just lying around. It belongs to the Wardens.
We'll put a stop to it.
I wonder how long this game is if you just beeline the MSQ. And yeah, I could finally continue spending level skill points.
No witnesses. Take whatever's on them. Profit works for me.
Damn, 4 hours. That sounds like a lot, but actually that's extremely fast. Or slow, sorry, the other direction.
These aren't Darkspawn wounds.
Anybody who knows speedrunning RPGs knows that any RPG that gets above, say, the 2-hour mark is honestly pretty chonky. And then you have the 9-hour speedruns. We don't talk about those. Oh, yeah, and then there's FF10. A game which they actually added a mod for the speedrunning community to skip cutscenes. And if you understand how involved that is... Take jewelry, gold, and the like from peasants' houses. Light, easy sells. Leave the heavy stuff. Wagons, tack, farmer swords. Rest of the space goes to the warden loot. That's where the big coin is. For those complaining their goods are blighted, we'll find a way to deal with it, or the buyer can worry about it. Not our problem.
There! Attack!
You weren't using those souls, right? I mean, clearly you weren't, given what you were just doing, so... Last I checked, it was 9 seconds for us.
That's it for the mercenaries.
It's a weight off the Wardens.
We should tell Warden Sawyer.
So, Chrono Trigger. So any percent by definition means anything that you can do to get to the end as quickly as possible. In Chrono Trigger, there's a way to do some input shenanigans in order to essentially trigger the ending cutscene immediately. Like the moment you hit the Millennial Fair, you can trigger the ending cutscene. Because technically, some of the other triggers there, you get it. Now, there's some other much funnier ways to do that. My personal favorite example. So one of the things you can do is you can go... This was task. You actually cannot do this live, right? You cannot do this with just a person. But you can play through the game basically normally until you get to the trial in Guardia Castle. And once you get to the trial, they're like, what happened? And then you could take control of your character in the flashbacks in the trial, which loads a unique state of the world, which was loaded for that cutscene, which happens to have the portal to Lavos. The one in the little, the initial time machine. So, you can trigger that on a new game without doing New Game Plus. And I love the idea of that, of taking control of a narrated flashback. Because if you think about it from an in-lore perspective, you're at the trial, and then, like, they call forth a witness, and the witness says, yes, this is what happened, Your Honor. So first the character ran through and then rushed out to the time machine, used a strange portal, went to the end of time, fought the great devourer of time himself, Lavos, and saved all of reality. The end.
You're limping.
I'm not.
Okay, that was an exaggeration, but you're favoring your left...
Oh, right. Yeah. Bruised toe.
Ah.
It's fine. How did you even notice?
She's in defeat.
Were you looking at my legs?
She's in defeat.
You're twice my height. From where I stand, you're all legs.
They come together eventually.
Jesus Christ. Okay. So you can take that one of two ways. Either you completely break reality by taking control of someone else's narration of a flashback, or the entire rest of the game is just the guy narrating you saving the world in the trial. Take your pick.
Sawyer, the mercenaries you mentioned, we stopped them.
Thank the Maker. Anything they took from the locals, we'll see returned. As for what belongs to the Wardens, some of that may be better destroyed. We'll see to that, too.
So I'm looking it up here, and it looks like it says 2.5 hours? That's really slow. That cannot be. That's glitched, too. I'd have to look up that route. I love how it's like almost all Japanese runners for Chrono Trigger, by the way. There's only 2 runs for all endings. Okay, so. No more quests, right? Right. Oh my god, they're still weak. The Wardens are so weak! The moment the Wardens saw the weakness of their own flesh, it disgusted me. I actually have not, believe it or not, Mook. Of all the speedrunning I've done in my life, on and off camera, the only Chrono Trigger thing I ever did was the TAS. I guess you spend 2 years working on something like that, and you just kind of like, yeah, I'm good. I can tell you a lot about Chrono Trigger. I did. During that video. I highly recommend anybody watch that if they have any interest in it at all, because that was a thing.
We've gotten word from the Wardens.
Have they found Killinane?
Not yet, but they found something else worth killing. One of her blighted dragons.
The one that attacked me in Rathus?
No, the one from Treviso.
Damn it.
Where is it?
Hofsburg, not far from Lavendel.
So this blighted dragon just happens to lick its wounds near a bunch of Wardens. Seems convenient. I don't trust it. Everyone's coming on this one, no exceptions. We need to put this thing down for good.
This time, we've got a dragon hunter on our side. Right, Tosh?
Right. We can do this.
We took down an archdemon, and we nearly defeated this dragon last time. We'll handle whatever the gods throw at us. Now let's go kill this thing.
Yeah, that's Ali Hillis. The last time I played Chrono Trigger was a little over 10.5 years ago.
this smells amazing. Does all coffee smell like this? Or just the stuff you make?
Coffee has a distinct aroma, if that's what you're asking.
Sorry. It was really rare where I grew up. And expensive.
Is it really a good idea having another coffee addict round here?
It's not really addictive, is it?
Tell us, Lucanus. Is it really addictive?
You know I have my reasons for drinking it. So, Harding, what do you think?
It's... delicious.
Really selling it, Harding.
Hey, I've known some liars, and I am definitely not it. And this stuff? It's good. It's warm.
I won't be upset if you don't like coffee.
He really wouldn't.
I know, but, sorry. It's just this thing I do sometimes.
Acting so people will like you?
It sounds terrible when you say it like that. I know I don't need to do it. I just do.
Well, everyone you know seems to like you, so you're good.
Good job, Lace.
You must have been pretty tiny as a child.
Where'd that come from?
A tiny dwarven girl in a land of large human farmers.
Oh, yeah. I probably learned pretty quick that things worked out better if people liked me. If they agreed with me, or I agreed with them.
Some people like cream or sugar in their coffee.
Maybe coffee just isn't my thing.
That's ridiculous. Everybody loves coffee. Everyone loves coffee. Anyways, I've decided to start dating Harding.
Davrin, doing some renovations?
Building a trophy cabinet. The figures I'm carving.
You've got such swaying muscles, Davrin. Ooh.
You know that won't save them from a son.
I had to rescue the latest piece of what I was working on from his beak. I'm carving a Tosh figure. They'll fight the other monsters, and then oops. Guess that Hurlock was too much to handle there, Tosh. Time to call a Grey Warden.
Really?
No. There's no wood in the world strong enough to carve their temper.
Maybe you could carve the rest of us.
Maybe. It might be good to carve the people still around, once this is all over.
So, when you're making those carvings, if your leader just happened to look a little taller?
I don't measure them to scale, Rook.
All right. All right. I'll see you around.
Oh, that's a good point. I need to not... What the world? Date Harding so Harding could date Tash. Or I could date Tash, too, and feel really weird. Tash is way too young for me.
Offer, Dweller. I will answer.
Okay. Just double checking everything because just quests just keep popping into existence at inopportune times. Okay, we're good. It's what? Oh, these guys. Fine. Oh. So Mr. Red asked an interesting question. What if you had to pick a BioWare-style CRPG set in Lord of the Rings? The relevant question is, when and where do you set it?
The view here. I could sit with it for hours.
It's dramatic, I'll give it that.
Is that it? I came all the way... Okay, fine. I'm tempted by a lot of things. Admittedly, my knee-jerk thought would probably amuse Mr. Red. Where's the music room? Oh god, I don't remember where the music room was. Right. God. My knee-jerk thought is essentially the plot of Lotro. Possibly even repeating several of the beats of Lotro. I find the idea of Lotro's original plotline fascinating. Like, just the premise of it is interesting. For those of you not familiar with it, Lotro happens during the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Your job is to deal with everything else so the Fellowship can do their job. Put simply. So, like, while the Fellowship is doing their stuff, and you get updates as the Fellowship is progressing through their journey, you are dealing with all the other crap that is trying to get in their way. Eventually, you end up kind of following them a bit, but for the most part, you're hanging back. And yeah, I love that premise, and Lotro has a great plot, so hey, there you go. Now, if we're doing a true BioWare-style RPG, Dragon Age Origins style, what I would want is options. I would want all kinds of ways for that to go. Like, obviously, joining the enemy would have to be one of the options, right? There would have to be an evil path where you end up becoming one of Sauron's minions. Duh. But I don't mean just, like, two branching paths throughout the whole story. I mean, like, there would have to be, like, okay, you go to, I don't know, the Troll Shaws, and you have several options for how you deal with that, or whatever. You go to, of course, now I'm having trouble thinking of specifics. It's been a while since I played Lotro. I suppose how you deal with the restless spirits being channeled into dead dragons' corpses would be a kind of a thing, right? Yeah, you know what? Working with Sauron, or against Sauron, or redeeming Sauron, all of those sound interesting.
Dweller, it is whole, restored.
And yeah, Angmar. I was really thinking about Angmar and the stuff you could do up there. 5 seconds. And I'm trying not to spoil the initial main plot of Lotro, but let's just say there's a certain character who I could see her character arc going several different ways, depending on your choices. Mr. Red knows who I'm talking about. Alright, left to right. Left to right. Anybody? Anybody? Evo! Left to right. Left to right. Left to right. Okay, right.
Now I'm getting somewhere.
Damn it, Evo. Right, left. There's left. I don't know what that did. I don't know what any of this is doing. But whatever. There's also, looks like there's a further left.
That did it.
Library door opens.
Oh, dude, yeah. Oh, the Tolkien estate would hate that. So that makes me like the idea even more. Screw the Tolkien estate. Bunch of uppity, talentless hacks. Hang on. Oh, I can't do it. It's... Okay. Who owns Lord of the Rings, DeQuack? Tolkien's dead. So who owns Lord of the Rings? Well, a company owns Lord of the Rings, and that company is called the Tolkien Estate. And they're dicks. I'm just going to say that as nicely as I can. But it's even worse than that. Like, if they were the we don't want anyone touching our ancestors' legacy kind of a thing, I could at least understand that. But that's not how they are. Have you ever seen the Lord of the Rings mobile game? Mobage game? Have you ever seen the dog crap they put out on the PS2 era? Or how about the wild RTS? No, not the good one. Not Battle for Middle-earth, the other one. The one nobody heard of. They have put out some absolutely psychotic stuff. They put out an FF10 clone. Not that I'm saying it's a bad game. My point is, there's no elitism there, right? They're not like, oh, we don't want anyone to taint our beloved story. That's not the mentality. The mentality is money, 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 money. That's the mentality. They don't care as long as they're willing to get as much of a percentages of the cut as possible. And so they will say yes based entirely on how much of a percentage they're going to get for the licensing. This is not a joke. This is not my opinion or what is. This is just how it is, right? Because every time they say no to someone for a movie or a show or a game or whatever, the reason they give is, oh, we don't feel like this conforms to the vision for Lord of the Rings. And it's all bullcrap, because if you look at any other garbage they've put out, none of that even comes... Well, I shouldn't say none of it. That's exaggerative. A lot of it doesn't come close to conforming to the vision. It's just, again, they put out a mobage game, for Christ's sakes. No, they just care about the percent. That's all they care about. Jackasses. This is an interesting place to be. I wonder if I could jump to my death. Oh. I wanted to jump to my death. Oh yeah, then there's that Gollum game. Jesus Christ. But yeah, several people have come to them wanting to put out legitimately good projects and, you know, haven't been willing to give them the percent they were demanding. So, you know. That. I mean, yeah, I do actually think that, Mr. Ib.
Manifestation.
Okay, so I can't do any other upgrades. I don't think I got any more enchantments. What's different? Oh, well, okay. I mean, not helpful right now, but cool. You know, I'm with it. I'm with it. And yeah, I mean, obviously there's a bunch of trash licensing, but here's a little tip. You ever wonder why so much licensing stuff is trash? I'll give you a hint. It's because of the licensing part of that agreement. When you charge money, usually a decent percentage fee, and usually a portion of the profits, you literally have less to work with. And so corners are cut. And you might think, well, you can still make a good license game, and you're right. You can still make a good license game, show, movie, and book. We've seen plenty of examples of that. But statistically speaking, A, you're cutting them off at the knees by pulling away a chunk of their budget just to be able to make the thing at all. That's the get-in-the-door fee. And 2, and more importantly, you encourage people who are just in for a cheap cash grab because of point 1. Because most people know this. This is a very old standing concept, going at least back to the 70s. So most people know, well, if I want to make a such and such, it's got to be cheap. So they just make it cheap, right? Anyways, let's bring Davrin. Why not? And, wait, hang on. No! And I can think of plenty of good licensed games. Honestly, the NES had several surprisingly good ones. That was probably because most people hadn't woken up yet to how much money the NES was going to make. Because by the time we get to the SNES, that gets a lot more rare. Let's bring the burgeoning couple. Let's do that. Frickin' E.T. Well, thankfully E.T. was pre-NES. I always loved the story that Spielberg personally signed off on E.T. because he knew so little about video games he didn't know what he was looking at.
Rook, you made it. Good.
Wouldn't miss it. We have unfinished business with that dragon. What's the situation out here?
Could be better. The Darkspawn attack, then immediately withdraw. But they never hit the same place twice. They're testing our defenses for weaknesses. Darkspawn aren't supposed to be that smart. But it's not really them thinking, is it? Weishaupt left people terrified. No one signed up to fight gods. The first warden called it the blight to end all blights. He might be right.
He's not First Warden anymore, though. The Wardens now look to you, Evka. Show them what it means to fight.
Right. So any advice? Get back up every time you've been knocked down?
I'm surprisingly bad at knowing when I should quit. Now, the Blighted Dragon.
Right. We've tracked it to a ruined tower nearby. Probably licking its wounds after its fight with you. We've got ballistas ready with clear shots on the tower. But it won't come into the open. Already lost 11 wardens trying to pry it out.
Only another dragon can fight a dragon in a tight space. Anything else gets shredded. No room to dodge or keep your distance. We need to lure her out to have any chance.
How do we do that?
Get me inside the tower. I've got a call that'll grab her attention.
Works for me. I sent word to the crows. Thought they might want another shot at the dragon. Besides, figured they owed you one after you helped drive it off the last time.
And?
Haven't heard back yet. We reached out to the Veil Jumpers too, but they've got their own problems with the Venatori. Looks like it's just us.
Good thing we're improvisers. No giant face in the clouds this time, right?
Okay, here's where we stand. Wardens Janie and Rodri are keeping people out of the battlefield. I don't think anyone local will test their luck with a dragon, but we're taking no chances. They've already got orders to let you through.
Good. Rest of you can head to the walls. Give the Wardens all the support you can.
Whatever you say, Rook.
Good luck. To all of us.
That's true, Ruthless Tim, but that was a 17-year gap there. So kind of a learned the lesson kind of a thing. Every now and again I wonder if Spielberg ever thinks about the fact that he was at least partially contributory towards being one of the big things that led to the Atari crash. Like, if that's ever just something in the back of his mind, you know?
It's odd. Weishaupt was far worse than this, yet I'm beset with nervousness. I suppose we had little time to contemplate the horrors we found waiting at the fortress.
Also, why are you with the dying? You know what, never mind.
Wish we had a shot at the dragon that hit Minrathus. But I'll take this one. It's caused enough damage as well. I'm sure Lucanus would like the revenge.
Hence the word partial, Sean.
Treviso's vengeance is at hand. This is for the crows, our people, all who have suffered. Then we will find the one who struck Minrathus. Let Nev taste vengeance too.
Okay, Blighted Dragon, we've got this. We can do this, not a problem. I just kind of want to throw up.
Don't throw up. I mean, I guess you can. Don't throw up in the water, please. People walk in that. It spreads around.
This can't be Weishaupt again.
It won't be.
I lost a lot of friends at Weishaupt. Gillinane's going to pay. Soon. For now, though, this'll have to do.
I'll admit I liked Shadow of War, the second one. But it also had an extremely boring post-game. Which we didn't even do on camera, we just YouTubed it.
Rook, I heard you were coming.
Dragon's right this way. Careful though, nasty creature. It's already killed 11 wardens.
We need to hit it hard and fast. As soon as Tarsh lures it out of that tower. Longer that thing lives, the more people die.
Agreed. You'll find it straight ahead. Good luck, Rook. We're ready when you are.
She's still a dragon under all that blight. A wounded and angry dragon.
Meaning?
That lair is a death trap. She'll rip us apart. So we challenge her, draw the dragon out into the open, then attack.
Sounds good.
Just make sure everyone is ready.
Are you ready?
I've got this. Just you and me now.
Everyone, get ready! Wardens! Ready ballistas!
Wait for it! Wait for it!
Come on. Come on.
Hit the wings! Force her to land! Second detachment! Flank on the walls!
Let's go! We got it out of the tower.
Real mad. Coming in hard. Ready?
Let's go.
We haven't fallen yet.
Watch out for those claws.
We're hurting it!
Still a lot of fight left to go. We need to bring this thing down.
Keep up!
One down! Gillenade.
Mortals! You defied me at Whitehout! Stole my archdemon! I will have blood for that! Be healed, my pet! The blight grants you new life. Bring me their bodies once you are finished.
Great. I'm out of potions, too. Oh. And if it wasn't obvious, I just got called to dinner.
That's the dragon that attacked Minrathous.
Great.
Sure seems like it.
Let's take it down for now.
I came to Whitehouse bearing gifts. In ignorance, you reject this world's salvation.
One dragon or two, doesn't matter. We can't lose here. We won't lose here.
And then we lose.
The blight can be tamed, turned to a greater purpose. But I must have material for the work.
We came here to kill a dragon. And now, we're going to kill two. Look out! Overhead! Move out of the way! No more retreating! No more falling back!
Accept a life not yet molded to perfection. I will grant you that mercy. Die with the bullet.
So let's hit them with everything we've got, and remind them that mortals don't back down!
We thought you could use a hand! Fire!
You're late!
Yes, but we brought gifts. Poisoned ballista bolts. Guaranteed to solve your blighted dragon problem. Let's bring them down, Rook.
Damn it! I couldn't even move. Couldn't even see what was coming. Alright. Well, I'm dead. Tomorrow, though, we'll try again.